Good dog. I love you, baby. Good girl, little girl. You don't have a phone?
Transmitting energy now. Emoji high voltage. Emoji high voltage. Emoji link planet. So close.
Thank you.
Let me fall, come and save me. I need you.
I hate that shotgun. I want the charge shotgun. Let's go, G charge. You want to hear some music or stuff about Indigo?
Charge it up. Spark it up.
When you think of taking a risk, what do you think of? Bungee jumping? Skydiving? Driving the 405? I'm not talking about risking your life. I mean, jumping out of a plane and bungee jumping, you know, off a bridge is certainly perhaps risking your life. And feel free to do that. But in a way, I think those are easier and often require less courage than forgiving a friend who betrayed you. Or staying married through a hard patch. And if you've been married longer than 10 minutes, you
Taking
have
the fake
feelings,
COVID
right?
vaccine is a risk.
So what is it that would be a risk
It is.
for you? Asking someone to church, riding in an airplane, meeting a homeless person, learning to drive a car, volunteering with youth, enrolling in university. All I know is that the life that you and I have been given will include moments that involve risk and involve the unknown. And so we are going to need to learn the way of the warrior. Matthew 10, verse 34, Jesus said this. He said, "Don't think I've come to make life cozy." Shoot. Right? So perhaps in some people's mind, the perfect dream involves getting settled behind our little, you know, white picket fence and having our 2.2 kids. And, well, you can certainly have all that. I just don't think settling into a life of coziness or comfort should be our big goal. Well, when it comes to being a warrior, King David, whose story is told significantly in the Old Testament, King David was very successful. He knew how to fight and he knew how to win. So by looking at the way David went into his battles, my prayer is that we learn how to become successful warriors, to face the giants perhaps that come our way, the enemies. And you know, we do have an enemy, right? I mean, we may not face the actual physical battles like David did, but we do have an enemy. Peter talks about it in 1 Peter 5:8. He says, "Stay alert. Watch out for your great enemy, the devil, because he's prowling around like a roaring lion looking for someone to devour." So becoming a warrior is not optional. It's essential. Jesus said this in John 10:10. He said, "The thief comes only in order to steal and kill and destroy. I have come that they may have and enjoy life and have it in abundance to the full, till it overflows." Jesus is offering us this abundant life that we can enjoy. But I found that just because something has been promised to us doesn't mean that we don't have to fight for it. You know, the children of Israel were promised a land, and yet they didn't just get to enter the promised land and inhabit it, they had to fight for it. And there's so much of this, there's so much in the scripture that has been promised us, and so many times we're going to have to fight to receive it. We've been offered this overcoming life. That's what that John 10:10 said, this overcoming life. We've been offered it in our emotions, in our health, in provision, in peace, and rest. We're supposed to be living like that. And I'm thinking, you know, there have been moments when I haven't been living like that. I haven't been living in the abundant peace that Jesus promised, or filled with joy like he promised. And so that just means that something perhaps is wrong in me, and there's some fights I have to do. Maybe I've been a little passive. I'm just starting to think it should just come my way. But, you know, joy, sometimes you have to fight.